It seems like broken heart rhymes with always. Like we always get fucked in the end, like relationships are just foreplay. I told a few I was born ready to give up the proud. They were too scorned from the past to live in the now. They still said yes, so I poured myself into their frowns. They were too shallow, love didn't make it and drowned. Now visions of past haunt today. Another girl doesn't want to stay. Wants to talk cause she rethought commitment, brought forth the winter yet won't thaw with me. Unlawful change, no justice, no closure. Been a while since just us were closer. I'm crushing the notebooks. Old words aren't for life when forever's not divisible by two. There's past and there's present. The remainder's not gonna be you. She gave me the boot after I helped her travel. My back was her camel. Should have acted more careful. If I said I couldn't care less for her caress, I wouldn't be truthful. Out of sight isn't out of mind, no, that's unhealthy removal. I tell me it's crucial to find sanity in myself. When sometimes I think the last I need is myself, but I'm hung up and there's gravity in self. I know there's galaxies in myself. I just want someone else to see it. I don't need someone to need it, but I want someone to keep it. I don't want someone for season, I want them for reason. I want them to never find permanence in the spaces between us. I want to give her a seat in the deepest parts of me. I want to make her see a man who will never plan to flee. One who doesn't find fear, and together doesn't make her tear to get her and wouldn't dare to leave. One who doesn't care if his ex sees what she expects, he'll exceed. If she ever expects, he'll accept seed. One who doesn't search for a next after neck, but will gladly return the favor with a trip down the front of her spine. One who would give her the dick and give her his life, his time, his trust. One who will touch and fuck, touch and hug as much as he wants to fuck. Who will come for love as much as he comes for her. Who will comfort her. Who finds her affection and infection yet is obsessed with the bug. He has a sweet tooth for truth but won't ever sugarcoat his feelings. He'll show them cause he's willing. Won't find home in her walls unless he's chosen for her ceiling. But every time I stare at a girl though, she thinks I'm like every other guy. She's too jaded from the con she's laid with to hear me explain that I want to console. I've too been replaced and she's just so mistaken. If only she'd know, I'm not picturing her naked, I'm picturing her soul. I'm picturing her souls walking next to mine for life until we're old. I wish my inner was exposed. Wish they saw in me there's a robe. That they can trust me on their skin when their insecurities aren't clothed. That in me there's a globe. And I'm not just trying to give her a coast. That I'd write her notes cause I know her and pens are the only two things that help me balance out my lows. Lift me off my toes, dig me out of holes. That I think it's possible to say yes and end up keeping a smile. That she doesn't have to live in the past according to live in the now. That I'd like to keep her around because I was born ready to give up the proud.